Hi everyone, my name is Emerald Thong and welcome to Missing, a game where somebody is missing and hopefully we can find them. So let's get started. What are you laughing at? I added your Polaroid to my notebook. I don't look good in that photo though. No, look, it's like you're preserved here in my notes forever. Isn't that cool? I guess that's a nice thought. Right? I hope we can look back on this summer and the years to come and reminisce over the good old days. I hope we stay friends forever. Your friend has been missing for over a week now. The local police aren't getting anywhere with their search. It's a small town, and missing people cases like this are rare and far between. You guess that the lack of progress made in their investigations were due to the fact that they were ill equipped to handle something like this. Or maybe they were just incompetent. So you decide to take matters into your own hands. You've had your suspicions. In fact, you've been suspicious of him for a while. It wasn't based on anything concrete. He's well liked in the community and seems to be a normal guy. It was just an uncomfortable gut feeling. What that was. And so you find yourself standing outside a small house on the outskirts of town. You look down into your notebook. The plan was to enter his home under the guise of an official investigation. You have to impersonate a detective, which might get you in trouble if discovered. But if all goes well, you'll be able to collect the evidence you need to find out what happened to your friend. Or maybe you were wrong. Maybe he's innocent, and you're just blowing things out of proportion all because of a gut feeling. You look back up at his house. It's a simple one-story building, and it looks quite homely. There are plants and other trinket decorating the patio, and the lawn is neatly kept. You feel a small pang of guilt for intruding on such a peaceful-looking home. But that feeling slowly morphs into a sensation of fear. There's a chill running down your spine as you approach the front door. You stand outside, shifting from one foot to the other. This is it. Should you continue, it's not too late to back out now. Let's back out. You bite your lip nervously. This was a bad idea. There are so many things that could go wrong. For all you know, he could be completely innocent. You'd be accusing him of a crime he didn't do and trespassing into his private property. On top of that, you definitely get into some legal trouble if you're found impersonating an authority figure. Head hanging low, you step back from the door. For a moment, your friend's smiling face flashes in your head. You take one last look at the house, and then you leave. Anyone, coward. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Friend's been missing for over a week. Let's see. I guess her name's Petunia. Petunia's plan, police badge. Gotta Google it, detective. Get info. Petunia, that's a pretty name. Alright, this time we're going to continue. You were nervous, yes, but you were also determined to seek out any clues that may help you find your friend. You quickly smoothed out the creases in your dress, making yourself look presentable. With renewed resolve, you knock on the door. There's a small shuffling noise coming from within. One moment. You hear footsteps approaching. The door creaks open, and a friendly face steps in front to greet you. You've seen him around town a few times, but his striking, unusual appearance always seems to surprise you. Can I help you? His sudden question knocks you out of your stupor. Oh, yes? You pull out a fake badge with a fake identity from your pocket. I'm Detective Quinn with the Border Springs Police Department. You're Crow, correct? Crow glances at your hastily made badge. For a moment, you're worried he's caught on to you, but he gives you an affirmative smile. That's me. I'm just here to ask you a few questions in pertinence to the ongoing missing person investigation. Do you mind if I come in? Perfect, just as you rehearsed. He eyes you for a moment. A missing person investigation? You nod. Your palms are beginning to feel sweaty from all the nerves. He stares at you thoughtfully for a moment. Then he smiles again. Sure thing, Detective. Come on in. Crow motions for you to enter, and you eagerly do so. As you step inside, he closes the door behind you. Before you can have any time for yourself to look around the place, you're quickly ushered towards the guest area. Sorry for my appearance, Detective. I've just gotten home from work, so I haven't gotten to change yet. He motions towards his outfit. The standard. Oh, I wondered if it was a train conductor person. The standard uniform issued to the crew members at the local train station. I'll brew up some tea for you. Do you have any preferences? No, anything is fine. Thanks, though. All right, I'll be back momentarily. Make yourself comfortable. You take a seat at the table, eyes trailing after Crow as he leaves the room. This could be a good opportunity to start looking around. Let's see. Let's wait this time. You decide to play it safe and wait for a while I review your old notes. You pull out your notebook and pen from inside your pockets and flip through the pages. Ah, there he was. Let's see. Crow, question. Can't find much on him. Crow, you couldn't find much information on him. You weren't even able to find his last name. He has virtually no social media presence, nor any close friends who do. He seems to be the easygoing type, but keeps to himself most of the time. You rub your eyes in frustration. You spent the last week trailing him in secret, but that was the extent of what you found. He lived such a painfully normal and boring life that you almost felt bad for the guy. But despite all that, your instincts were telling you that he was dangerous. And that's why you're here now. Your train of thought is broken as you hear the sound of running water going off in the kitchen. Still gonna stay in our seat. We'll just go this route first. Unable to muster up the courage to leave your seat, you stay put in your spot, fingers nervously tapping the edge of the table. The whistling of the kettle goes off in the kitchen, and you can hear the clatter of cups and utensils as Crow prepares the tea. After a few more minutes, he returns with a silver tray in hand. He gently sets down a piping hot cup in front of you. Ooh, hot tea. Sugar? I'll pass. He sits down across from you. He doesn't touch his tea. So, what did you come to me for? Let's ask him out. Are you serious? Yes. I, buckets of sweat are dripping down your face. Crow seems a little uncomfortable at your sudden weird behavior. I, came today to, ask. Crow raises an eyebrow. Ask you on a date? There's a long silence between the two of you. Get out of my house. Yes, sir. Ending for not a dating sim. Okay, I like that. That was good. Okay. That was good. I like that. Okay. Uh. Okay, hang on. Okay. That was good. I like that. That was my favorite ending so far. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna sit there until the very last. Well, actually, we're gonna do it all again, and then we're not gonna ask him out. We're gonna wait. Okay. Stay in your seat. Is there like a way for me to save this, or am I just not seeing it? I guess not. Probably not seeing it though. Okay. Question him. Well, let's do ask him out and then we'll say no. Are you serious? No. Okay. You try to keep up your facade as a detective, asking him questions about his relationships, his personal life, his schedule, and alibi. Of course, you weren't able to pick up on any inconsistency, and your line of questioning was inefficient and lacked substance. This back and forth goes on for about half an hour before you decide to finally cut your losses and leave. You rise from your seat, tucking away your notebook and pen back into your pocket. Will that be all, Detective Quinn? You sigh and give him a small nod, making your way towards the front door. Crow trails behind you, seeing you out. There's a feeling of defeat from not having gotten anything worthwhile out of the whole encounter, but you thank him for his time anyway. Glad to have been of help, Detective. You give a half-hearted nod as you walk across his front lawn. If you ever need more assistance with that investigation of yours, do feel free to come by for tea again sometime. Petunia Flores. You stumble mid-step. You never told him your real name. You turn back to face him, but he was already gone. Ending 3, playing detective. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. Today, me and my besties went out to the local bakery and we had the something over there as well, which is I'm trying to read that page, but it's really hard to read. I know there's a smiley face at the end, or at least I'm pretty sure there is. So let's see. Okay, friend's been gone for a week. Hey, Crow, I'm back. Alright, now still gonna wait, but we're just gonna ask him straight up as soon as it comes back. See what happens. Oops. Okay. Straight out question him and see if there's anything different. No. Okay. So there's nothing different this time. Okay. Alright. I'm going to pause it and I'll be back as soon as I get to something new. Alright, we're finally back here. So let's give him time. We're going to wait one time and then we're going to get up because we want him to be busy in the kitchen first. We're going to wait. Because, he could just turn back around. we didn't. Let's see, now we'll check out the house. And now that it sounded like he was preoccupied, see, with whatever was going on in the kitchen, you decided to take this time to explore the rest of the house. You quietly leave your seat, scurrying over to a dark hallway. The lights are all off, so you had quite a bit of trouble navigating from room to room. One by one, down the hall, you peeked into each room. A restroom, a storage room, a bedroom, and finally a closet. That's quite the closet. You sigh, rubbing tiredly at your eyes. It was difficult to see anything in these conditions. As you're about to leave the closet, you slip briefly on a rug. Shoot. You quickly move to readjust the display floor covering, but notice something peculiar as you do. Oh, a trap door hidden underneath. You feel your heartbeat quicken. Cautiously, you lift up the heavy door and peer inside. Complete darkness. You take a step down. Oh. And then another. Oh, if something screams at me, I'm gonna holler. Until you reach the end. But now your eyes have adjusted to the dim setting. There is a strange smell down here. You cover your mouth to mask the odor, but it permeates through the air regardless. And then you see it. Oh, a wall strewn with pictures of them. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. My goodness, get rid of them. My goodness, so adorable. Oh my goodness. Your missing friend. Red ink is scribbled all over every photograph. Proclamations of love towards them and threats of violence towards anyone else who dared interfere. You back up a little at the sight. Oh no. And you froze. That wasn't you. It came from behind. Ah, now you've done it. I was gonna let you go, you know. Detective Quinn. Or should I say, Petunia Flores. I thought that humoring you in your little game of detective might satisfy that troublesome sixth sense of yours, but I can't believe you managed to sniff this place out. A shame, really. A shame. Out of all the inconveniences in my way, you were still tolerable to some extent. Oh god. He pulls out a needle. There's a murky substance inside. I do hope you won't take this personally. I was gonna let you go, really, promise. But the circumstances have changed. And well, I can't have you getting in the way of my love. I need 5 missing. Have you seen this girl? Oh man. So there must be one more, I believe. Oh man. Maybe we can find our friend and she'll be okay. Hopefully. Okay. I'll be back when we get to the uh, new option again. Alright, Crow has gone to make our tea, and we're just going to get up immediately. We are going to start snooping around. Eager to take advantage of his absence, you quickly leave your seat and head towards the hallway. It's a surprisingly long hallway. The place definitely looks smaller from the outside. The lights are all off, save for the yellow glow coming from the last room in the hall. You nervously turn the doorknob of said room and peek inside. It's the walk-in closet. Rows of clothing are neatly hung up on the closet rod. Everything is meticulously arranged by color: blue, white, black. You walk deeper into the wardrobe, a little surprised that people actually have rooms of this size dedicated to clothing alone. Yeah, I know. And that's when you notice it. Placed on a table full of gloves, a blood-stained pair laid out in the open. You shakenly step closer to get a better look, reaching out to pick up a piece of evidence you needed. I came to grab a new pair of gloves, but I didn't expect you to have beat me to it. You nearly jump out of your skin at the sudden noise. Sheepishly, you turned to face Crow, who was leaning against the doorway. Upon your repositioning, he notices the specific article of clothing you were trying to grab. Ah, that. He smiles. I was field dressing a rabbit the other day. And don't worry, I got a license. It was understandable. The residents of Border Springs participated in the hunting of wild game during this season. But despite that, you still felt chills going down your spine. Now, I am a little uncomfortable with a young lady such as yourself going through my clothes. How about we call it a day here? I do have some matters to attend to. You nod meekly, embarrassed that he caught you at such a bad time, and you are swiftly escorted out of his home. Ending 2, empty handed. So, we know. Okay, we left. He caught us. We asked him out on a date, which is hilarious. Maybe that's all the endings and we can't find our friend? I don't know. I'll pause it and see if I find anything new, and I'll come right back. If not, we'll do an outro. Well, I guess we got all the endings. Not 100% sure. I should start writing them down. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. I enjoy games like that, so quite a lot of fun. So anyway, we didn't find our friend. Maybe they'll expand the game later on, update it. You know, maybe it'll get its series, like the John Doe series, expanded out into, the house hunted game and different games later on. But this was good. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, thank you for watching me play Missing. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope you have a good morning, good evening, or good night, whatever time you're watching this, and I will talk to all of y'all later.